Yeah, so I want to talk about things that are written in the Bible that people don't hold close to. Is a scripture. It says, speak your word, and then if they don't accept it, kick the dust off your sandals and move on. Okay, this is a symbolic measure. It says when it tells you to turn the other cheek. Okay, he also tells you that you're bringing their crimes against you is a condemnation on themselves when they're doing it. So you're supposed to recognize that as their condemnation is upon themselves when they're doing evil for good. And this is something that you see all the time. No good deed goes unpunished. And you see that the criminality is holding themselves in a divine union. If you're in a toxic place, what is going on? In examples, it's like if you're in a college, what are they doing? They're manipulating the truth and they're exploiting humanity. This is a quite simple thing. In a workplaces, what are they doing? They're exploiting the workers and promoting the Machiavellian management. They're psychopaths. They're sitting there saying, hey, we want to exploit as much as we can voraciously. This is our bottom line. This is our directive. And, present yourself as good, but, be voracious and divine in your appetites. This is like the insatiable delight is really what they're vying for. But the Bible gives you an example of what this harlot religion, this the beasts of the earth, the world kingdom is being run by this irrational mystic mindset. There's a mystic mindset that the world is operating under. When you're talking about the censors, the thought police, that is a directive of that mystic mindset. We can't have humanity united. We must have them divided in confusion. This is what they're looking for. But the Bible gives an explanation. You can look at Old Testament and New Testament prophecies, and to have an understanding of what the prophecies mean, they would have to be congruent with each other. So you look at these different prophecies. If you have, and they're pretty marked. They're showing like specifics that are aligned and in union, and you can actually go over them. The censors don't do this. They kind of have these half-truths all the time. Censorship doesn't want clarity. They want confusion. It's part of their spirit. But there's the passage that talks about the covenant seen in the sky. Okay, this is a measured remark. When they're talking about the covenant seen in the sky, they're also talking about the early fruits, the stars coming to the earth. Okay, so this is an explanation of the Nephilim beings being in dominion on the earth. The Nephilim are in their dominion on the earth. That's what it's talking about, and it's quite clear. And you can see where the religious peoples are, where they stand. They're standing in union with these fallen angels on the earth. All the angels on the earth in their dominions, in their persons. And their positions, that's what they are, their name of whom they are. It's defined about their personage. That's what one's life is. You're defining your person, your individual character, not nullifying your sanctity. What they say is you can gain the whole world to lose your soul. That's the mindless people who just partisan, affiliation mindlessly. They just go, hey, truth is there's no free will. When you say there's no free will, and they go, wow, look, I got rid of my ego. They didn't get rid of their ego. They became criminal, complicit narcissists, one with the world. They became worldly people, committing the very actions that are measurably in violence of humanity. You can see what they're doing. They're taking no accountability, and they're just doing all the violence. They just scapegoat the innocent, and it's something that's going on. But again, the marked prophecy that they give is the covenant seen in the sky. And what they're actually talking about is the realization that the apostates have defined their personage in their violence and spirit just to be against the truth. They defined who they were. They lived their life to those ends, and there's something that the whole world will witness. They'll see, and they'll be like all captured in that moment. And that's what it's talking about, the covenant seen in the sky. And it follows the death of the two witnesses. Now, the death of two witnesses is a spiritual mentality. When the people say, hey, we're not going to be spiritually circumcised, we're going to accept the beast mind. We're all in a beast minded. No more spiritual circumcision. they have defeated the two witnesses, meaning the conscious humanity. They are the population, the world population has no more human mind. They've circumcised themselves from humanity. They said, we are of the beast mind in divine holiness. This is what they said. That's the covenant seen in the heavens. When you see that, like, oh wow, what did people do? The people who held the 10 Commandments, okay, lived as human persons, okay, with integrity in their lives. But these other people are like Hyperions. They're immortal energy that's just godless and faithless. This is what and the realization will hit upon them that they are just in a false mindset. And that's what it means to see. There's something that they're going to see in the heavens, in the sky. The world will see this mark of, significance. The whole world is going to be saying, what's that up there? And it's going to be a realization that they have lost their human identities.